You are now leader of the Kings 11 Punjab, and chances are that if the World T20 gets postponed, we might well have the IPL in the October-November window. I mean, as captain of Kings 11 Punjab, that will be a new challenge. Talk to me about IPL, the possibility if it does happen. How excited will you be, and as leader of your team?
Yeah, I mean, it's, I mean, it is what every player wants. It is the progression or the upgrade for a player. You know, you play for a couple of years, I mean 3-4 years for different teams, and you go from being a youngster to a more experienced and a reliable player in the team, and then you go on to becoming the leader of the team, and you know, carrying 15 guys or 20 guys with you, and like I said, trying to make a difference, trying to win tournaments, and trying to win matches. So yeah, that for me was very exciting, and that was something I was expecting and I wanted in my career. So yeah, really happy that, you know, the Kings fans and the Kings team have showed that faith, and I had this opportunity, and I'm very, very excited to go out onto the field and lead a very, very talented group of cricketers.
My time is getting up, so my final question to you before I let you go. A massive tournament is coming up, the India-Australia Test Series. KL Rahul, when he was sent back from New Zealand, I, for example, was one who felt disappointed. I thought you should have been part of the test team, and I'm making no qualms about it, and opened the batting for India in that form. Are you looking to make a comeback in test match cricket as well? How important is that test match slot to win back for you and India-Australia?
Obviously, I mean, playing for your country, no matter what format, and you ask anybody on the team, they'll all say this, that everybody wants to play every format, and each format brings a different different challenge. And you know, I've grown up with you know, the test match cricket mindset and that mold. You know, my coach always prepared me and trained me for test match cricket, and as I grew up, then the white ball cricket became, you know, then I started to learn and pick up on how to hit the ball harder, hit fours and sixes, and play the scoops and all of those things. But the basics were, and the dream was always to play test cricket. And my coach always said 100 test matches, 100 test matches, you need to play that. So that was how I've grown up, and that's what I genuinely want to do. And I love playing cricket, be it whatever format. And yeah, it's not something that pulls me down, and it's not something that I'm going to say that if I'm not in the test match, I'm not a good enough player. So for me, whenever the opportunity comes, you know, I will enjoy it. Like I said, it's just a blessing to be to represent your country, and to go to, especially to a place like Australia, where I failed and I got dropped from the test matches. To go back there and play against them would be very exciting, and yeah, I look forward to it. But it's not something that, you know, is in my mind, as
is
in like
your
I
hands.
have
I
to
mean, but
do
you've
this.
done everything. I will say this: you've done everything to.
Yeah.
You know, I will say this: you've done everything to get yourself back into reckoning with the kind of cricket you've played. Make no mistake about it. The whole country will agree with me. Yeah. Time is up, KL. Last one, very quickly. Not everyone is as strong mentally or in every other sense. You've had a rather tumultuous 1.5 years. You've come out triumphant. You know, all of us are in a process of depression, gloom, given the current scenario in the country. Some words for normal people. How does one keep oneself motivated in such difficult circumstances? For your fans, a message for your fans.
Look, for me, every time I felt down, or every time I felt like there's no motivation to do anything, I've always thought about people who were stranded and not at home and away from family. So there's always somebody else who's hurting more than you. So for me, I used these couple of months to understand my own self, to help people around me, whatever little I can do. And get better at myself. I still know, like I said, there's a lot of cricket left for me, and there's a lot for me to improve in terms of my profession, my sport. But um, there is a lot more life left ahead of me. Cricket's going to be there for 10, 12 years for me. And then, I still have a lot of years to live. So for me, it was important that I learned about myself. I learned new things. I picked up new hobbies. I spent a lot of time with my family and understood people around me a lot more, and people that have tirelessly done things for me, my mom, my dad, my sister, uh, to use this time. And there's always, this, especially for cricketers, like cricketers or athletes or people who are busy, times like this that don't come too often. So just use this time to get closer to yourself, get closer to your family, and always see who you can help. At least like start with your surrounding, with your people, with people around you. And if you can help one person get better, or or make them smile,